Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
And here in the latter stages of the regular season, what's the key for the coaches trying to keep players dialed in?
I think the coaches would love us to give them the secret formula. It's a big challenge. Playoff-bound teams, they're kind of ready for the playoffs, and those lottery-bound teams may be ready to go home and just kind of have this thing end.
For beyond the love of the game, whether that's seeding or developing chemistry, for the players, you got to remember, the scouts are always watching and they're always evaluating.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Jefferson.
Drops in the layup for two.
Well, perhaps the best passing big we've ever seen in the WNBA. Parker has incredible court vision and anticipation.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
And here's Agunbawale. Kicks it out to Plum.
Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Outside Parker. Here's Jefferson. Drains it from beyond the...
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Pass to Jackson. Hayes. Outside Plum. That one goes in.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Now here's Parker. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. Pass to Plum. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Agunbawale, no good.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Want to talk about longevity. Candace Parker still going incredibly strong.
Phenomenal preparation, both physically and mentally. She's retained that fire, and she knows how to pick her spots to maintain.
That time. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
Out to the wing. Agunbawale. She's covered by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Makes a good team a great team.
Any points in this one? Pass to Brown. Parker. Here's Hahn. There's the triple.
McCowan with the rebound.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Shot clock at 6. Agunbawale from long range. The putback is no good. The Sparks trailing. Jefferson right side. Over Hayes. Shots good by Jefferson. And it's the Wings ball. Now Agunbawale. Outside Plum. Here's the 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Here's Brown. Parker with the screen to the inside.
McCowan with the rebound.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Rebound by the Sparks.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Shots good.
Solid as a rock.
Here's the Wings with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Agunbawale. This one for 3. Here's Jackson. Oh, and Han Shu says, get that out. To the middle. Parker, after 2 misses.
Experience of Parker. It makes her tough near the hoop. She just figures out ways to score.
Outside Plum. And the layup's good. We'll go for a different look here. Now here's Mitchell. Floats one. Excellent D there from Kelsey Plum. The 8-footer. And that one.
Interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Good on the triple.
That screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Agumbawale. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Kicks it out to Plum. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
When she's giving her team this kind of effort and efficiency, they are just so tough to beat.
Pass to Jefferson. To the wing on the left. Here's Mitchell. Off target with the 3. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Jefferson. Here's McCowan. Now Hayes. Lets the 3 fly. And from deep.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jefferson. He's got 12. And down it goes. Dallas in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jefferson pulls it in.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Hawkins with it. McCowan's there. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Plum. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Spins. Here's Cazorla. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Shots good by Jeff.
She can to bring them back.
Outside Plum. Screen by McCowan. Lopez Seneschal outside. Pass to McCowan. And it's good. Coming up, the assist by Lopez Seneschal.
Nice play by the ball handler and McCowan, finding an opening using the pick and roll.
Tries the spin move. Jefferson. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, I think it's been smart that she's been given the ball.
Los Angeles.
It's the Wings
22.
leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Third in scoring her rookie year. Every season, she gives you just about 20 per game. Ogumbawale has one of the best career averages in league history as well.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Dallas now. Launches a 3, and nothing seeming to work as that one misses. She's 0 for 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Brown. Jefferson, clock at 6. No good on the 3.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Now here's to Gumbawale. She's covered by Mitchell. A kick out to Hayes. Back to Gumbawale. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's good.
Well, it's tough to stop Ogunbowale when she's letting it rip. She can get those shots up.
And it's the Sparks ball, trailing by 2. Now here's Jefferson. Not a lot of room. Over Hayes. Again, the miss by the Sparks. And they're on the break. Here's Cazorla. And there's the rejection. Here's Jefferson. It drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Now into the lineup for Dallas. Number 10, Kelsey Plum.
Here's Cazorla. Outside Plum. Fires from deep. On grabs the miss. And the Sparks with possession here. Back to Jefferson. Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum. Pass to Brown. Here's Hahn. Just 5 on the clock. Jefferson outside. Mitchell. And that one's good. Hahn.
Long arms and Han Shu coming in handy there.
The Wings trail. Outside Plum. Pass to Hayes. And now Jackson. They set the pick. Here's Cazorla. Score the basket, her 3rd after 5 shots. Timeout. Now here's Jefferson. 20 points for her.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
It's on target from the high post.
She's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Outside Plum. 3-pointer. That's in for her.
Does it again. What can you say? The defense keeps allowing her to get open out there, and if I'm the opposing coach, I got to dig into my team here and demand more from them.
Now here's Mitchell. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Plum with it. Now Mitchell defending. Back to Plum. Takes the 3. The shot off that time.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but the rebounding battle is too. Very tight game on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have put in a terrific effort down low.
To the middle. McCowan. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Now here's Jefferson. She's guarded by Hayes. Mitchell with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. Jefferson really making a difference here.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was, you know.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the 3rd. Diggins-Smith with it. Picked up by Plum. Throws it down despite the defender right in her face. Now Hayes. 6 to shoot. The 3. Hahn grabs the miss. And here's Diggins Smith. Brown with it. And Hayes comes to help. Back to Brown. The tray. That shot off the mark. So it's Dallas now, trailing by 2. That one drops for her.
Not going to shy away from contact inside.
Outside, Parker. Pass to Jefferson. That's good, and it's Candace Parker with the assist.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Here's Agunbowale. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with herself. That's one she expects to make.
Back to Jefferson. On. The three-pointer, no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Agunbowale. Back to Plum. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. McCowan with the bucket.
Concentration. The fire from McCowan. Wow, able to hit the shot despite the D being all over her.
Pass to Parker. Jefferson outside to the inside. It's stolen. 17-foot shot on the way.
You know, I like the indication she showed there, getting herself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come.
Yeah, and then the nifty touch to tip it in. Just beautiful.
Agunbowale comes with the double team. Pass to Brown. Drains the three-pointer. It's on the second, so she makes both. Here's Mitchell. Here's Jefferson. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
After being a little more free-flowing in the first half, they're starting to get away from the three here in the second. Haven't had as many attempts.
Outside, Agunbowale. Pass to Achanwa. Lopez Seneschal outside. Clock at 6. Achanwa down low. Started by Egbo. Lays it up and banks it in.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Mitchell outside. Makes the three. Kept alive. Parker's shot's good. That shot missing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Sparks ahead, up by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. They trail by 9 points. Outside, Agunbowale. For 3. Egbo pulls it in.
Not a whole lot going down for her. She can't catch a break.
Pass to Jefferson. Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Agunbowale, no good.
She's gone cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Here's Parker. Here's Brown. Buries it from three-point.
19 campaign.
Pass to Cazorla. Outside of Achanwa. Down low. Cazorla, that's good.
Open players, good eyes.
Now here's Parker. Brown sets a screen. Pass to Egbo. Natalie Achanwa grabs the board. Lopez Seneschal outside. Gets it to go from down. Here's Mitchell. And the Sparks under 3.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here because they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before.
As long as you're getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Pass to Achanwa. Lopez Seneschal outside. Back to Achanwa. And it's good coming up the
Up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
in the basket by Parker.
Just lighting it up here in the second half.
Dallas calls timeout. So it's Dallas now. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. There's Agumbawale with the 3. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Rough game for her offensively. Part of why they're trailing.
And the basket is good.
Tough make from Diggins Smith. She plays much bigger than her size.
Here's Dorla. Outside Agumbawale. There's Orla, guarded by Diggins Smith. Three-pointer. Hahn grabs the miss.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
And it's Skylar Diggins Smith penetrating. Now in the second half of her. Hahn grabs the miss.
Yeah, so much for repeating the three-point barrage she put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second half.
A baseline J. Off the left rim and out. Left side Agumbawale. Shoots over Jefferson. And another miss by Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Pass to Hahn. Up top, Diggins Smith. Jefferson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Eventually, I think she'll start knocking those down again.
Hayes. And she
From her.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Pass to Egbo. Here's Diggins Smith. Good for her 8th field goal.
Skill, quickness, and playmaking ability.
Here's Hayes. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. There's a screen. The 3 is up, and the 3 ball.
She has definitely turned things around in this game. She was more of a background player in the first half, but here in the second half, she's looking like a star.
Jefferson with the screen. Diggins Smith. And they come right back with their own right side. And the ball out of play. The Wings will have it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Sparks making a switch here. Now here's Plum, guarded by Diggins Smith. Pass to McCowan. Outside Agumbawale. From the arc. Connects from three-point range.
We didn't see much from her the first half, but she's making up for lost time.
Timeout called the Sparks. And it's the Sparks ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Jefferson. Here's Brown. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
Talk about how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Plum with it. Jackson. Parker defending. And Agumbawale to go.
Right now, they don't have an answer for the outside game this second half.
Outside, Diggins Smith. Pass to Jefferson. Back to Parker. Fires the 3. Dallas with the rebound. Ogunbowale with it. Guarded now by Hahn. To the paint. McCowan with the bucket.
6'7" with touch. McCowan will score points in the paint for years.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Jefferson. Parker. It's good from long range.
Like that.
And here's Ogunbowale. And here's Hayes.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Hayes. They grab their own miss. McCowan with the pass to Brown. Diggin Smith. Back to Brown. Jefferson. She's guarded by Hayes. And Hayes comes to help. Launches it. And a shot by Brown. No good. Now here's Ogunbowale. Outside Hayes. Releases. Here's McCowan. And again, it's Dallas. Now here's Diggin Smith. Defense is right there. Baseline try. Another shot. Parker's shot's good.
Question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Here's Plum. Pass to Ogunbowale. Over Hahn. And Dallas get the bucket.
Fantastic dish from McCowan. Easy hoop for the team. Love it when a center can move the ball.
Lexi Brown on the wing. Outside, Diggin Smith. On down low. McCowan's there. And that one's good. On.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
And they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Kelsey Plum from outside. The putback. Great position, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.